Okay everyone, if you watched my last couple of videos, you'll see that I've been working with the Mod Podge glass paint. And it's also good for cardboard and wood also. What I want to show you today is how to make that using regular Mod Podge. Food coloring and acrylic paint. Okay, so let's just get started. I picked my paint up, the Mod Podge paint. I picked it up at Walmart for $1.77. And I seen it at Michael's for, I think, $3 and maybe 70 cents or something like that. So it's more expensive at Michael's, but you can always use your coupon. So rather than do all that, if you have regular Mod Podge, and most households do have food coloring, then you're good to go. So we're just going to start out with some yellow, and I've already poured some Mod Podge in here. And you can go as dark or light as you want. So I'm just going to take my popsicle stick, hold this closer, and stir it up. Now I'll show you how it goes on. It goes on just like the store-bought. And I have a little hair here from the brush. Let's just take that off. What I'll do now is just get my blow dryer and blow this dry so you guys can see that it's translucent. And there's another hair from my brush. Guess it's time for me to change brushes. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so that was fast. It's still drying, but as you can see through it just like the regular that you buy at the store. So save yourself some money. If you really love working with glass and coloring glass, here you go. Save yourself some money and make it yourself. You can make custom colors because they only have a few to choose from. I didn't really see a purple that I liked. They had like a lavender, but I want like a deep purple, so I'll probably make that myself. So let me show you how to do it with acrylic paints. Okay, the difference with acrylic paints is you have to really use a small amount. And this is going to be a glass that I'm going to use for fall. I'm not just doing Halloween things. I'm doing fall things too. So I'm just going to take a little bit of acrylic paint, and I'm using some green. And I'm just going to dab it in here. Hopefully I didn't add too much. But it's a trial and error type thing. Okay. Okay, so now I'll just take my green. Do I want to go here with orange? I'm probably going to go right there with orange. I'm going to do green here. And I'll probably go back in, depending on how dark it is, with the, is that on the inside? Yeah. Go in with the second coat of green. Okay, so I'm going to dry this, guys, and let you see how it looks dry. As you can see, let's see if you can see the color. It's a really light green, so I can add a little bit more acrylic. Or if you don't want to use acrylic paint, or you don't have, and you do have food coloring, you can mix the yellow with the blue if you don't have green, but I do have green also. But I just wanted to use the acrylic paint to show you guys that you can use it. So if you want to see one more demonstration with the paint, I'll show you. I need some brown. I'm going to take a little bit of brown. And just drop it in. Okay, so now let's take the brown. I just washed my brush and it looks crazy. So I want to go orange here. Why not put brown at the top? This is just, just a little quick tutorial, guys. I was in the midst of doing some other things and decided to go ahead and share this with you. Okay, so there's the brown. I'll dry that, come right back. Okay, put this white paper behind it, see if you can see it. You can see the brown and the green. It's really light, so it's best to go in light at first. You can always add a little bit more color, but I'll go in and put a few more coats in, and now I'll show you about mixing, and let's make some orange. So we'll take, let's try 1 drop, whoops, that's 2, of yellow food coloring, and red, 2 drops of red, and let's see what we get. You're a little bit more safer using food color than acrylic paints, because the acrylic paints are way more opaque. Okay, now there's our orange. See how easy and simple that is? So now let's just take another paintbrush. The other paintbrush was falling apart, and just brush on. So I'll continue to brush this around, dry it, bring it back and let you guys see. Okay, so here's the orange, and it's still drying. So what I'll do now is go in and put in a couple more coats of green and brown and come back and show you guys what the glass looked like. And here's my glass. And as you can see through it, even the brown part. Kind of hard because my hand is tanned. Here you go. And what I did was I went ahead and added just a little bit more green and a little bit more brown to the Mod Podge mix. And now it's dry, so I'll do further decorations on this. Please try this and let me know if it works for you guys. I'm sure it will. It's simple and easy. If you follow these directions, you won't have any problems. Here's a finished jar. So as you can see, the colors are still there, and I just had some ribbon. I'll probably replace the green ribbon for some other ribbon later, but I want you guys to see how you can decorate it. I have a stamp. Here's a stamp that I used, and I also used a stamp to make the leaf. And I have a video that shows how to take a rubber stamp and make it into a mold. And then once you get your mold, you can make things like this. So that's what this is. And I just painted it with some acrylic paints. And then put a clear finish on top and just stamped the top. And then I took like the back of a paintbrush, dipped it in the paint and just put the dots on there. Went over my stamp lines with some additional acrylic paint to make it darker. And when you stamp on glass, sometimes you don't get the full image. So when you do that, just go in and just fill in the missing parts of your image with the marker or paint. But this can be used for anything that you want. You can take the top off and use it for a tea light also. Just decorate around the rim if you want to. You can get your fragrance and use the sticks that come with it. Put that on the inside. That's it, guys. See you soon.